Now guys, next few minutes in this video will not only make sure that you understand what is para-summary or what is para-summary kind of questions going to be asked in various examinations, especially in upcoming CAT exam, but also we are going to learn just one simple way to get the answer correct. Yes guys, as I've already mentioned about other types of question odd one out in my previous video recording, in this one we are going to talk just one simplest easiest way to get the right answer almost every time if you practice a bit. So let's get to the business. Now, guys, first thing first, do not worry if you do not understand the meaning of a word or of a sentence. Now, I know many students get stuck when they read the paragraph, when they read the passage, and they are unable to understand a word or a sentence. Now, guys, let me assure you that if you do not understand the meaning of few words in a passage or maybe few lines, you can still get the answer. And I'm not just going to say it, I'm also going to prove it by solving questions of CAT 2019. Now, guys, there are going to be three questions asked, and those three questions will carry 3 marks each. So easily you can get these 9 marks. Now, guys, these questions are easy to answer and they consume less time. They're highly rewarding. So let's go to the second thing. The second thing, what I want you guys to keep in mind, that you have to get the overall idea of the passage. Not each and every aspect is needed to be known. Now, while reading the paragraph, what students do, they try a lot. They pressurize themselves. They try to remember and understand each and everything. Now, what happens is because of this unwanted pressure they built on themselves, not only they make things difficult for themselves to understand, but also they end up consuming more time for a single question that they could have easily answered. So guys, keep in mind that you have to get the overall idea. Just get the overall idea. Even if you didn't understand the whole paragraph, but you got to know what is happening, you can still get the answer. What? By what? Let me tell you that. With the help of options. The options that covers the passage as whole is the answer always. Now guys, what I said, a little bit of the understanding once you get once you read the paragraph, you got the idea, you got a little bit of idea from reading the press from the passage. Now once you look out the options, guys, the option that covers the passage as whole is the answer always. So let me revise till now whatever I have said. Do not worry if you do not understand the meaning of a word or a sentence. Keep in mind that you have to get the overall idea of the passage. Not each and every aspect is needed to be known. And the third, take the help of options. The option that covers the passage as whole is the answer always. Now, guys, there is one more tip which I want to discuss or which I want to share it with you, but that I'm going to do after two questions we attempt. Now, let's go on to the question. I want you guys to pause this video now, read the paragraph, do not rush, take your time. But then within 2 minutes, I mean to say within 90 seconds or so, you must get done with the paragraph. This much of the paragraph you should be able to read within 90 seconds. If you can understand it within 60 minutes, 60 seconds, even better. But remember, do not compromise on quality. Do not try to read in a way that you are unable to understand anything. Just get the overall idea. Now, please pause this video and read it. Okay, I hope that you guys paused it, you read it. Now let's understand what is happening here. A distinguishing feature of language is our ability to refer to absent things, known as displaced reference. A speaker can bring distant reference to mind in the absence of any obvious stimuli. Now, maybe you are not understanding what is happening. Do not worry. Take a chill pill. Just go with the flow. Whatever you understand, focus on that. Do not worry about things that you're unable to understand. Thoughts not limited to the here and now can pop into our heads for unfathomable reason. Now, many people will give up at this point. They say, okay, I do not understand the meaning of unfathomable or whatever. Why the heck you are creating so many confusions or uh, limitations for yourself in your head? This is nothing but your imagination. Just move on. This ability to think about distinct things necessarily precedes the ability to talk about them. Thought precedes meaningful referential communication. Okay, can you understand at least this line? Okay, you think faster than what you communicate. You think a lot, as your thought process is way better than how you communicate. That's just what the whole thing is going on in this paragraph. They are talking about it. So I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to point out the sentence that can help you to understand the paragraph as whole. A prerequisite for the emergence of human-like meaningful symbols is that the mental categories they relate to can be invoked even in the absence of immediate stimuli. Now, when I read this paragraph once, I get some idea. If you want, you can read it one more time. You get some more idea, and then you take the help of options and try to find out what is the answer here, guys. What do you think? What is the answer? Now, let's go to the options here. The first option is what? Okay. Thoughts are essential to communication, and only humans have the ability to think about objects not present in the surrounding. We are not talking about the surrounding, and we are not talking about that this is the ability only humans have. Of course, if you read it, that you get to know. So, of course, this option is definitely not going to be my answer. Now, guys, out of four options, definitely at least minimum one option you can eliminate without being troubled a lot, without breaking a sweat. You can easily eliminate one option. Let's go to the second one. Usually two options you can eliminate, but one definitely you can. The ability to think about objects not present in our environment precedes the development of human communication. Okay, I didn't get it, I didn't understand, whatever. Let's go on to the third one. Displays references is particular to humans, and thoughts pop into our heads for no real reason. Okay. Now, guys, option three goes out because displays reference. Now, we cannot say that. Of course, the thoughts pop up into our head for a reason. Of course, that is what it is. This passage is talking about. So, guys, even option three is not the answer. Now, guys, let me give you a clue. Either answer is option two or option four. I want you guys to pause this video and try to find the answer. Remember that one thing I have mentioned. Usually the option that covers the passage as whole, the option that gives you the overall idea, that option is the answer. I hope you have tried to get the answer. You have paused the video again. The right answer here is, guys, nothing but option two. That's the answer. Now, guys, even if you are unable to get what is the right answer, is absolutely fine. Some will get it, some won't. But then all I want is that you get better. After watching this video, you have a better understanding of para summary questions. You have better approach. You have a better expectations, and you also get to know what kind of questions and what is the difficulty level and what is the understanding level is required in CAT examination while answering these type of questions. Now let's go on to the second question. Yes, there you go. I want you guys to pause the video and read the paragraph as I said earlier and try to find the answer. Okay, guys, now I hope you have done it. The right answer here is I'm going to give you two options, and out of those two options, one of them is the answer. Let's say option one and option four are not the answer. Okay, option one and option four are not the answer. Either option two is the answer or option three is the answer. And guys, answer is again option number two. Now, before I move on, I remember I said earlier that I'm going to share one more tip with you. The tip is this, that usually the option that talks about something you can easily see in the paragraph. If something is mentioned very clearly in the paragraph, and one of the option also states that, definitely that option is not the answer, because that sentence, the examiner is going to play a trick with you. The examiner is going to give you an option that is you can easily understand, that is what you can easily see in the paragraph. Now that information is just one line, but it is a para summary. Summary cannot be given in one line, or usually it is not given in one line. So if you see an option that you can easily see in the paragraph, or maybe that information is mentioned in one or two lines in the paragraph, Trust me, guys, most of the time that option is not the answer. But on the contrary, what students do, they feel that okay, it is mentioned in the paragraph, it is there in the options, let me take that. 90% times, or I'll say 99% times, the option is that is not mentioned in the paragraph. You have to understand. You understand what is there in the paragraph, not what you can see, but what you understand. So the right answer is going to be that option that you understand, not what you can directly see in the paragraph. Now, let's try to solve one more question. And guys, let me remind once again that these all questions I've taken from CAT 2019. So, not just you are getting to know the approach, you're also getting to know what kind of understanding or what level of English is required to get the answer. Now, one more thing I want to add here, try to invest 2 to 3 minutes to get this answer. That should be your target. Within 3 minutes, you must get one answer right. But if you can invest less time, even better. It is not about quantity, it is always about quality in CAT exam. Initially, you target 3 minutes, then you try to reduce it to 2 minutes or 2 minutes 30 seconds. I will give you some time. I want you guys to pause this video here and try to find the answer. And before you do that, I also want to tell you that answer is here, option number. But before I give you the answer, please pause it, try to solve it. Okay, I hope you guys paused the video, you read the paragraph, you read the options, and then you tried to find the answer. The right answer is here is nothing but option 4. Option 4 is the answer, guys. I hope you guys understood what I said. Remember few pointers. Do not pressurize yourself if you do not understand the meaning of a word or the sentence. You just have to get the overall idea. Maybe two or three sentences are giving you the overall idea, or you got the understanding of the paragraph, what is happening. Your job is done. Rest of the work is going to be taken care by the options. Once you read the options, you can get to know what is exactly happening in the paragraph, and it'll be easy for you to find the right answer. The last point is the option that covers the paragraph as whole is the answer, and the option that you can easily see in the paragraph, or maybe that information is easily or clearly mentioned in one or two lines, that option is usually never the answer. The answer is going to be on the understanding, what you understand after reading the paragraph, not what is mentioned in the paragraph. So I hope this effort of mine will help you to get para summary question right in the examination. But then make sure that you keep reading, you keep writing, and you keep practicing. Thank you, guys.